All right, hello, welcome to Miami. I woke up in Miami. I'm so excited. I'm not super excited because the next few days I'm gonna be heads down in taxes. I do have my accountant appointment this week for taxes, and usually it takes me like 3 solid days. That's the plan today because I literally can't put it off anymore. I have tried. I have put it off for as long as physically possible. I got in last night. I've never done this before, but I got on standby for an earlier flight since I was already at the airport because my friend was leaving Austin early, and I made it. I got on the flight. So I actually got in like 5 hours earlier than I thought I was going to last night. When I got in, I wasn't feeling great, so I just ordered food and that was that. Now we are functioning, so that's exciting. I'm just doing like very minimal makeup because I'm just gonna be working, but I am gonna go up to the roof. This building has a rooftop gym and a rooftop pool, and there's also like a really nice big work area up there. Maybe take a dip later. I did myself tanner last night. I am ready. I haven't even washed off the like overlay yet. The Austin airport, friggin' nuts, because I left on like the start of spring break basically and South by Southwest. So it was a full zoo. When I landed in Miami too, I don't know what was going on with all the flights. I think it was maybe like a weather thing, but the line for the rebooking center in Miami with like people whose flights had been canceled and stuff, literally about at least 1,000 people in the line when I landed. So I just got super lucky that my flight didn't get canceled and that I got on an earlier flight. But I'm here in Miami for a couple weeks. So basically I last minute booked this because I was actually supposed to go abroad, and then that got changed for multiple reasons. So I switched everything around. I was like, where should I go? And didn't realize it was spring break, but I don't really care if it's, you know, busier than usual here, it's fine. My dad called me yesterday and was like, did you know that you're going to Miami during spring break? I was like, I just figured that out actually. I have been to Miami. It was actually the last trip I took right before COVID, like March 2020. I did Miami and New York, and I loved Miami. So I'm excited to be back here. Wow, my concealer is looking really light on camera, but it does not look like that in real life. When I have tanner on, I've been using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Warm Sand. This one is too warm when I don't have tanner on, but it's nice as a bronzer when I do. If you're from Miami, let me know your suggestions, restaurants, whatever, good beaches that aren't gonna be freaking insane. I will zoom in a little bit. Austin was amazing. We will talk about that in another video, but also I just had like the best last week there because my friend came to visit from New York, and the two of us just like got an Airbnb in like a really good spot. This is the Kaiser Weiss. By the way, my Sigma brush I like to use for liquid highlight too. And sadly, these are now discontinued. They are gone. They were limited edition. As of right now, we don't have plans to bring them back, only because the friggin' supply chain issues right now with COVID. If anything changes, obviously you guys will know, but that's the latest, sadly. So if you got them, I'm so glad that you guys love them. Thank you so much for all of your support, and just I love seeing still like your DMs saying your feedback and everything. It is sad that we spent, you know, 3 years developing these and now they're gone. I wish that could not be the case, but regardless, thank you so much if you are someone who purchased a little powder highlight, because we gotta. Last time I remember Wynn was a super cute area. Also, I went to Coral Gables, which was very nice, and I did the Vizcaya Museum. I kind of want to do that again. It is so pretty. If you've never been there and you're going to Miami, you have to go. It's beautiful. It's like a old mansion right on the water. It looks like you're in Europe somewhere. Just did the most basic makeup. All I did since I left you was I did powder my under eyes a little bit. I tried the Flower Beauty Lash Warrior mascara. So far liking this. It seems very curling. Of course, Charlotte Tilbury, Iconic Nude, and then Fenty Hot Chocolate Heat. All right, I don't think I can put it off anymore. I think it's time for taxes. Here's my tax outfit. Aritzia shorts, Nike shirt. Okay, it's happening. Here's the bag I'm gonna use. I got this years ago. I have no idea where. This is the scrunchie I talked about in another vlog from Kish. Love this thing, especially if you have dark hair. It just makes your bun look like super voluminous. I don't know about you, but I like can't work when there's hair in my face. I have to either like clip it back or ponytail back. AirPods, computer, hard drive. I did talk about this on Instagram because there were some questions, but if you do any kind of video editing or anything that takes up a lot of space on your computer, a ton of photos, dude, you gotta work off a hard drive, okay? It's life-changing. Your computer won't get full and you have a backup. This is an SSD, so this one's really fast. It's what I use all the time, like directly from my computer, and then once this gets full, I transfer it to a LaCie hard drive. I have a bunch of those. Those are like my permanent storage ones, but this one's just super light, so it's good to use for every day because the other ones are pretty bulky. This Airbnb has these freaking wallflower things or whatever, like the scent things. They literally had 4 of them. I keep finding them, and this is like a pretty, you know, it's a studio, and they had 4 of them plugged in. So when I walked in, it smelled so strong. So I've like unplugged all of them, literally so many, one in the bathroom too, and another one in the hallway. A little unnecessary, but I can still smell them all. Okay, this is so cool. There's like this massive indoor work area with like super cool chairs, and then there's conference rooms. So I found this room. Okay, it's looking way further away on camera for some reason, but look at that, full water view. There's like boats going in and out. This is so cool. I'm gonna camp out right here. Okay, I was up on the roof for a few hours doing the tax stuff, but I'm gonna go back up there in a minute, but I'm starving, so I'm gonna have this spicy tuna roll I got. This was from Sprouts, ketchup on some Bachelor, and then go back up to the roof. All right, it took me about 6 hours, but so far I got about 95% done of just the bookkeeping and stuff. I haven't done the expenses and receipts and all that yet, which it's gonna take a minute. I have 3 different LLCs. I like to see the numbers, and I'm good at numbers. I'm not good at staying on top of them. So it's just one of those things that I feel like I can crank out at the end of the year. Just to clarify, I pay taxes quarterly, which you should definitely do, because then you won't have a big chunk at the end of the year that's due. And I'm also on payroll for myself, so I like pay myself a salary each month, basically. I just don't do all the bookkeeping and expenses every month as I go. So I feel good that that part of it's done. Now it's just like the expenses. Expense a lot for YouTube. I use Shoebox. I've used them for probably like 3 years now, I want to say. Look how big it makes your bun look. It's really great because you can just like forward, it's isn't sponsored, I just love them, but you can do a bunch of stuff with Shoebox, whatever, you can look it up. But the way I use it is I forward to like an email that they generate for you. So like anytime I get a receipt that's a write-off in my email, I can just forward it, and it automatically goes through and like categorizes it and says who it's from and all this stuff. But the thing is, you still have to go through manually and like approve it, and also I like change the categories a lot because it doesn't get it right all the time. But at least that's like kind of mindless. Put a show on or something, because you can kind of, you know, doesn't need as much of my brain power as what I was just doing. Anyways, this is going off on a whole tangent about a topic that I'm not sure if anyone's interested in. So I'm going to get out of this building now for the first time today. I might go walk down by the water for a little bit and then finish up my walk on the treadmill here, because I need to edit an Instagram reel. So if I'm walking on the treadmill, I can like do that at the same time. Skies are looking questionable. It's supposed to be like this tomorrow. The next few days it's supposed to rain for like a few days in a row. So I just filmed this makeup look. It'll be coming after this vlog, I'm pretty sure. I love it. I love how everything turned out. There were some major winners, but also, you know, when you're just having a good makeup day, I'm like, where should I go right now? Also, I don't know why I ever stray from the Bondi Sands tanner, because it just looks so nice, the color, and like natural and even. I'll show you the one I use. This is the one. So good. I'm literally grabbing all of the friggin' scent things and putting them outside because they're so strong. I can still smell them, and that when I open that, it's like you're gonna pass out, even though they're not plugged in. Number 2, going outside. Number 3, not me effing up frozen creme brulee. Tell me how that happens. But honestly, these things, I'm so curious. This from Sprouts, it comes in a ceramic dish. Like you get a ceramic dish that you put in the oven and then try not to burn. So it's a different day. My vlogs are always combo of days, but I'm about to go get lunch with Giselle, who did my makeup in New York for that video. She's in town Miami, so I'm so excited. We're gonna go to this place called Vista. I just did my makeup. I reused a few things. I'm not sure now the order. This vlog might be going up after a different video I did trying new makeup, but I used a bunch of stuff from that video. I feel like this actually does something. The Line Fix Under Eye Primer. I mixed the Shiseido Synchro Skin Radiant with this concealer just to make it darker. You'll see the rest of my makeup. I basically just like reused a lot of the stuff from that video, but I'm excited to go see Giselle and eat. But here's my outfit. Just have on Express jeans, Nike Air Force Ones, the crop top, And then this thing I've been loving for like, it's really nice for warmer weather because it's sheer, but it still like covers you up a little bit. And then I just have this purse that I bring everywhere. It's from Amazon. This is such a good travel purse too because you can wear it like just day to day walking around, or with the gold chain, you can wear it like going out, dress it up too, and it works. So I walked over to Brickell from downtown, which this side is so pretty, and then I walked across this like little island thing. I looked it up. There's a $2,000 a night hotel. I actually think it might be this one. 2,000 a night. And now I'm walking along this like beautiful water path that goes all the way around. I don't have like a perfect shade right now, so I figured I would try mixing these two powders. The Huda Glow is one of my favorites, and also one of my other favorites, the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Powder. I already put a little bit of the AOA concealer underneath my eyes. I tested this in my recent drugstore makeup video, which is actually already up. So that look that you saw in this vlog, that's the look, it's already up. I decided to put that one up first. But I'm gonna go in with my Sigma powder brush. I think I'm just gonna like dip into both of these. This one's in the shade 130 and this was in the shade 3. Both of these are full coverage, so should get some good coverage out of this. Ooh. So I just went on a very lovely morning walk. I haven't been over to Brickell before. That's where I walked, but then I crossed over to that little island thing, walked like all around there, and then walked back along the river walk. If you've never done that, like I feel like last time I came, I only went on the downtown Miami side, but if you cross the river, cross the Miami River, that side is, I think, way nicer than the downtown side. I mean, they're just different, but it's very nice and like really pretty to walk along. Left at like 9, so it was pretty empty. Even though it was already 80 degrees, it's finally getting warm. So it was quite toasty, but I got an acai bowl. Okay, this is looking very pretty. Like that is just powder, folks. I did have on the tinted SPF, link it down below. The one that I used in this vlog earlier, like right at the beginning. The Huda on its own is super glowy, so I feel like the L'Oreal is giving like a nice balance. Curious how this does in the humidity, like heat here too. I have my tax appointment finally. I feel like that's all I've been talking about in this vlog, but I finished everything last night at like 1 a.m. It's not for like 4 hours, so by the way, I have laundry going, sorry. But I might go over to Wynn because I really liked that area last time. Super cute, like tons of restaurants and coffee shops and stuff. I found this hookah spot, Aura. It's in South Beach, but it doesn't open till 4. I really wanted to like go there in the afternoon and work from like a hookah spot, but that one I don't think would be good to take my accountant call up from. I'm gonna switch brushes, just going with the L'Oreal for underneath my eyes. I probably could go either way, powder or no powder under my eyes, but I just wanna add a little bit of coverage too. Anytime you use powder foundations, definitely set your face because it really just like melts the powder into your skin. Like my J-Cat powder that I love, that one looks totally different with a powder versus without a powder. So far the powders look really good. I set it with Charlotte Tilbury, but it wasn't giving me the like melted look I wanted. So then I used MAC Fix Plus. MAC Fix Plus is great with this. Also Catrice Dewy Glow. Those are both really good with powder foundations. I need to get the mascara off, but I'm like waiting for it to dry, you know. I mixed these two for mascaras. This is the one that I tested in that last drugstore video, and then Charlotte Tilbury Push Up. And then for lips I use Wet n Wild Cloud Pout in Cotton Candy Skies. This looks so different on this skin tone than my fair skin. On my fair skin, it looks like a bright fuchsia. Okay, I just decided to work here for a couple hours, but I picked up this poke bowl for lunch, and look how beautiful this is. I like don't even want to eat it. Oh my god, so pretty. It was from OG Poke, I want to say it was called. Almost just spilled that. Look at that. Someone just asked something on Instagram, and I realized, I don't know if I've like said this, but not everywhere I'm going right now are places that I would potentially move. I'm basically between, it's really loud because I have the door open right now because it got really cold in here. I'm between 2 spots on where I would move to, but I'm just like doing the work remote thing too. So I'm just going different places that I want to travel to. And not every place is like a potential I would move here. Like Miami's not on the list for where I would move, but just enjoying not having a lease basically. time. That was a very quick appointment because apparently their whole system has been down all day, but no one gave me a call to let me know. Obviously bummer for them because he sounded stressed, so hope they get everything working, but I could have gone out and done stuff. So we moved the appointment a few days out over the weekend. Okay, it was going to be literally $38 to South Beach. It's also St. Patty's Day when I'm filming this, so that's probably why. And then I realized I don't really want to get stuck on South Beach during St. Patty's Day because it's probably gonna be hella expensive, probably even like more as the night goes on. So instead I just ran some errands, went to Ross and CVS, and I'm just gonna have like a chill night, get work done here, and then put away my laundry and stuff like that, and dye my roots. Gonna do Revlon Color Silk. I switch back and forth between a bunch of different dyes. Love the IGK one, but that one is from Ulta, so this one was just a little bit easier to pick up this time. This one, the L'Oreal Preference Blue Black. I feel like the IGK one is probably the most blue black. Sunscreen, more K-cups. This is really what I was going for besides the sunscreen, and I'm so happy they had it. The e.l.f. camo powder. I know I've talked about this in so many vlogs now because I keep getting the wrong shades, so then I can't actually test it to like do a review on it. So finally I just got medium 310. I'm hoping this will be good for self tanner. I'm gonna do like a fresh coat of self tanner and then test this. I cannot find my one pair of sunglasses that I brought, so I got these for $6 at Ross, and I think they're nice. Like, they're not quite aviator, but they're not totally, you know, they're not like too round. What do you guys think of these? I feel like they might be cute. They'll definitely do the job, and they're light on my face, which I like. Ross had true fruit. They had like every kind of true fruit, so I got the coconut. Talked about these in a current favorites video. They're so good. And then last thing, I just got this because it's very lightweight. I think it's really cute. It's like kind of sheer-ish, and it has like the, you know, that kind of bottom you can see. Like spring break crowd. The day has come. I am finally going to the pool. It's a little bit later than I hoped for because I had a migraine in the middle of the night, but hoping that it's still early enough that it's like a little bit empty because it gets wild up there. Pool outfit here. I have a black swimsuit. This is the American Eagle top I got on like major clearance. I wear it all the time. It actually looks really cute, like tucked into jeans and stuff too. These are actually also American Eagle. I love these. I talked about these in a favorites video, but they're like the cross. I'll link them down below. I wear them all the time. My sunglasses from Ross. I actually put on the e.l.f. powder foundation today. I had to mix two shades. Medium 310 was way too dark, so I mixed 310 with 150. Here's how dark 310 is if you're curious. So this one I could like use as a bronzer, but let me show you it like right in front of the light. It's looking really pretty, I think. I think it looks like a matte finish, but I do have on Bliss Blockstar SPF underneath, and that definitely like mattifies things and also kind of smooths them out. So you have to put on like some kind of base with the powder foundation. So I just wanted to do something more like moisturizing, smoothing, and it went over this totally fine with my Sigma powder brush. So I'm gonna keep testing this. I'm gonna like test it on my own kind of thing and then do a foundation Friday on it once I like have my thoughts. So that's it for Miami vlog number 1. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you can give it a thumbs up. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.